a former colleague had gone there, and she's actually my boss now, and she was like, you got to join this. This is why. And it was really easy to see once you got there.
Hey folks, Cameron Stewart here with eXp Realty out of Rome, New York, serving all your residential real estate needs here in the Mohawk Valley. Today I'm joined again by David Smith of Premium Mortgage. We're down here in the Premium Mortgage office on the Village Green in downtown Clinton. How are you today, David?
I'm doing very well. How you doing today, Cameron?
I'm pretty good. I can't complain. We got some Utica coffee on the way in today. We're right down, I think we're right next to Utica Coffee. Is that right?
We are literally next door to it.
Today we are talking specifically about Premium Mortgage. All right. Last video we talked about David and what drives David and what his passions are. Now we're going to talk about why David chose Premium Mortgage ultimately, and why Premium Mortgage may be best set up to help you with your mortgage lending needs in the Mohawk Valley. So David, take it away. Why Premium Mortgage?
Well, I mean, the colors. I like my blues. No, with all seriousness, it was an easy decision when I chose Premium. A former colleague had gone there, and she's actually my boss now, and she was like, you got to join this. This is why. And it was really easy to see once you got there. And basically, they stand behind what they do. It doesn't matter if it's Premium Mortgage, but it does, because what they're doing is, for me, it's Dave Smith Mortgage, and they're just backing me, and they have my back no matter what the situation is. And we have a president and CEO who just really, it's all about the clients. It's all about the buyers. It's all about the real estate agents. They want to make sure that everybody is taken care of and happy, and they want it to be a seamless process in a very stressful time. Yes, it's exciting to buy a house, which we all know. I just did it recently here in Clinton.
Yep.
So, it was a little stressful for me, and I work for the company, and yes, I did use Premium Mortgage, but it just was, they just want to make everything simple, from marketing to, you'll get text message updates as a borrower. I mean, how oftentimes borrowers are texting their real estate agents saying, hey, I haven't heard from my lender, and they make it really easy for us, and we have really just set the bar in the mortgage world. People often mistake us for a broker. We're not a broker. We don't charge you a fee. We are an independent mortgage company. So what that means to you in simple terms is Premium Mortgage pays me, you don't pay me. So it just really breaks that down, and that's a big difference between a broker and a independent mortgage company. So at the end, when you get your closing disclosure, which we'll talk about more of that stuff, I'm sure, later on.
Yes.
But when you get your closing disclosure, there's not going to be a broker fee of $4,000 or $5,000 there that are tapped in the end, and we just want to make sure you're taken care of and making this process very seamless to you.
So David, you mentioned the leadership aspect of those in charge and the higher ups at Premium Mortgages. One of the big reasons why you chose them and ultimately stick around. What do you think leads to that?
Well, Mike Donahue is he's a veteran.
He's CEO.
He's the CEO.
Okay.
Yep. And as we talked about in the previous video, I'm actually the chair of our MVAR tournament, which is beneficial to our veterans. And it was easy. So in 1999, him and Alexia went on a limb, and they basically opened this company in a basement, essentially. And they thought it was just going to be the two of them. And Mike knows what it's like to be in the trenches as a loan officer, so he's very much pro loan officer. And as long as you are making Premium the name and doing all the right doing the right thing.
Yeah.
He wants things done the right way, and they don't just go out and hire anybody. They're not out actively recruiting people. It is very much, you got to be really good at what you do to get in with Premium, and
you have to stand out.
You have to stand out, and that to me means something as a coach, as a father, and as just a person that's involved in the community. I want to make sure of that. And our VA loans, so a VA loan is for veterans. It's a zero down program, which most banks have them. Not every bank does do VA loans. But on top of that, he waives any of the origination fees.
Awesome.
So, the $1,200 to $1,300 you'll see on our loan estimate of, for processing fee, underwriting fee, document fee, he does not charge that to our veterans.
Awesome.
Which is, to me, just goes above and beyond what everybody else is doing. And that's why, for me, choosing Premium, it was really easy, because just the way that they do things and conduct business, is
with integrity.
With integrity, and that's
Sure.
and that's key for me.
Awesome. So David, take a moment and tell our viewers how to get in contact with you.
So there's a few ways. One, our office again is on the Village Green in Clinton. Stop by anytime and see it. It's a beautiful office with the buffalo plaid in the back. We got some neat stuff. I'll give you some swag. But you can also find me on Facebook. I have a business site for David Smith, loan originator. But the easiest way is call or text me at 607-437-9202.
So thanks for joining us, folks. Once again, Cameron Stewart with eXp Realty out of Rome, New York, serving all your residential real estate needs here in the Mohawk Valley. Thank you, David, for joining us. Stay tuned for some more videos coming shortly. We're going to be talking more in depth about everything lending so you can be prepared to buy your dream home. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much.